Hello there, welcome back to England. Last time, we fought the 100 Years' War against, well, the French. We won that war, and now both of our nations are on the brink of ruin. We are all feeling, well, not great, I suppose. But, we're not entirely bad either. I think I'm going to try and rely on this mercenary unit as most of my, mostly rely on it for removal of enemies. But we are going to take some of the horses, I think, with us, and we're also going to put the king in charge in the hopes that he actually dies. Now, why would I want him to die? Well, it's fairly simple. He sucks, he's terrible, and I need him dead. That is basically it. That is why I want him gone. But, I guess this episode will not be doing too much. We'll try to get our manpower recovered. We'll make sure that well, I guess I should call it the relation here with the French. Well, potentially I might actually be able to kill myself. Let's try to negotiate. I guess we will negotiate then. But as we're saying here, we probably want to get rid of some of our forces. Do you want to consolidate? I think I want to consolidate regiments. We're saving money on that, and I don't really have the manpower now to, well, effectively keep them going either. So it's probably for the best to just consolidate them, and we'll be moving this army back to, back to Britain. We'll keep the mercenary army here in France in an effort to, well, keep things going. I have no idea if they'll actually siege that themselves. Doesn't actually look like they are going to do that. But as I said, we'll keep mercenaries, mostly just the mercenaries in France. We'll move the rest back to Britain. Potentially meth, I think, just for the sake of, well, start conquering Ireland. I believe there is a mission to do so, but I don't really want to wait for that. We'll just begin now. But we'll simply have to wait here. We'll have to, once again, as I said, waiting is figuratively here. We're waiting for two things. First of all, get our manpower back up, then we'll probably plot wars against both Provence and also Burgundy. I'm a little bit not sure if I actually want to try and get something done here with Austria because, well, they hate my guts. Aragon on the other side, I can probably ally them. And then I can use them as more or less a staging ground for my attack on Castile. I want to take Castile down for the simple reason that I don't really want, excuse me, I don't really want competition in, damn it, sorry. I'm still on 100%, so I'm probably sounding quite weird. But I don't really want Castile to challenge me in the race for the New World. That's basically it. So I need to get rid of them. And I think that is actually what we'll be focusing on once we actually get our manpower back. I might actually drag this army over to Ireland for the sole purpose of fighting the war with that. We'll have to wait and see. For now, however, we are still fabricating that claim on Ulster. And hopefully here we can actually get it done without being discovered. And I'm pretty sure that I'll just go ahead here and actually go straight out conquest. We'll try to get a mission for Scotland later. And I should probably go ahead and reduce the war exhaustion just a little bit. I'm no use for all of these, so Percy, you have done your duty to your country. You are hereby retired. But yeah, we're going to allow our manpower to grow back. We're going to make a little bit of mess in Ireland, and hopefully I can make something work from that. We'll simply have to wait and see. I think I can allow to turn maintenance down in an effort to at least pay off one or two of my loans. So we'll try and make something work here. But once again, it's not something I can guarantee. We'll simply have to wait and see. Well, this is both good and bad. We have a Regency, a Rise of Pretender, and black news indeed. Our people are losing confidence in the government, leading to a stability drop. So how long will we now have a Regency Council? For 12 years. Positive note, the French likes me, so we didn't actually, well, get into too much trouble there, luckily enough. I can designate Calais as a the staple port. And I don't really care if Burgundy get pissed at me right now, so we're definitely going to do that. It'll cost me 40 administrative power, I gain 10 mercantilism. All in all, it's just positive, so we're going to take that decision. 9 pretender rebels in Normandy of all places. This is actually quite good. Normandy means that I can now use, well, my troops here to just wreck them. more or less. And I will also try and ally, I think, Aragon while we're at it, to first and foremost keep Spain out of the loop here. The only problem I have with Spain is they're allying with Austria and Portugal. I think if we actually get into war with, well, as one might imagine, they actually just declared war on Navarra. That is not the best, but I guess that works. Navarra is allied with Castile, however, so it's kind of bad I didn't actually get my alliance up before that. I could definitely have been of use in this war, but right now it seems like I'll just have to sit on the sidelines with it, which is actually perfectly fine. I'll continue with allowing my manpower to replenish. We'll probably fabricate a claim on all of the Irish miners, and hopefully I can make something work with that very soon. I should probably also go ahead and solidify our papal relations before I do too much else. So let us take this guy back home. Let us set up the alliance, and once I've done that, we're going to solidify our papal relations. We'll see how it goes. I actually completely forgot actually saying anything about the Regency Council. It's actually fairly good compared to our previous ruler. 2-2 all around the board. That should help at least a little bit. And with that, I think I can actually allow myself to have a Master of Mint. And we're also going to take the Statesman here for... No, we're actually going to take the Spy Master, since we will be fabricating more claims. And hopefully that'll help us out in the long run. That's at least the thought behind it. But for now... Cosmopolitan rebels in Calais. Well, that is a issue that needs addressing. Loans. I might actually not be able to repay that loan, but I might have to extend that. But with our current guy that is lowering the, well, inflation that we had, it's not actually a horrible problem. So, let us try and move this army. I'll give it 1 month to actually reinforce a little bit more. And then we'll move this army over to Calais. I'm actually kind of tempted now to go ahead and declare war. No, I can't actually declare war. I forgot. I have a Regency Council with boring old men. Never mind, we'll go ahead and then fabricate some more claims on Connaught. Hopefully no one will actually find out that I'm doing such a heinous act. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that we actually will be able to pull off anything that's necessary to win. I'm a little bit worried now that Aragon is going to lose quite a bit of troops. Or potential land still, but we can always hope that won't happen. We'll simply have to wait and see here. Sorry about that. I lost a bull. But yeah, we're going to wait, allow Manpower to be completed, and hopefully I can get the Regency Council done during this episode. We'll see. Well, recently Provence was actually beaten here. They had actually Burgundy has taken Barrois. And the Papal State actually took Provence, which is a little bit interesting to note, because of the simple fact that now they only have these 2 provinces, which once again makes it a little bit difficult for me to actually take them. I'll have to go for most likely straight out conquest. It's not the best. Munster has actually taken Leinster here, or annexed them, so I've opted for, or adopted a, well, a little bit better source to actually make these guys. I'm going to try and vassalize them rather than just conquest. I'll probably conquer these 2, but I will vassalize Munster. I'm also very tempted to actually go for a attempted vassalization of Navarra, for the simple reason that it's easier, and also due to the fact they might actually snatch a Aragon province or 2. We'll simply have to wait and see here how that actually unfolds. But for now, I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing, and hopefully we'll. Well, this actually sucks. The Lollard Heresy. Lollards were a heretical group following the theological teaching of John Wycliffe. Popular protests against wealth, power, and pride of the clergy were frequent, and in times of disorder would express themselves in an extreme form. They had been persecuted several times during the 14th century, and their last appearance was in the early 15th century. I can either stop them or let them be. Due to the fact that I'm doing a achievement for, not an achievement, but a mission with the Popey here, I believe it is. Yeah, Papal State needs to have at least 100. Well, relation with me. I think we'll just stop the heretics. Essex, Yorkshire, and Meath will get Lollards, which is potentially very bad in terms of revolt risk. And with that, I think I need actually to up my army maintenance just a little bit. I'll still be able to pay off that last loan without too much or too many problems. And just to be safe, we'll also change or move the mercenary army over to England itself. So, this could get interesting. Burgundy is also growing, which is, well, a very interesting fact, to be perfectly honest. But luckily here, or hopefully, I can still use France to at least make the borders look a little bit neater. And I'm not sure if how it will go when the King of Burgundy finally dies. We'll have to take a look on that. No interesting unions that I can actually set up either. We will boost our stability back up though, and I think we'll actually go ahead there and get rid of all the war exhaustion in order to, well, lower potential rival risk elsewhere. Not really necessary right now, but it's better safe than sorry. We still have 9 years of the Regency Council, so I'll allow time to pass. Mission to solidify our papal relations is done. With that, we can either improve relations with France, spread culture to Meth, or reclaim Picardy. We're going to improve relations with France. I'm still looking for the mission to actually vassalize the Scottish. I believe there is still a mission like that. We'll have to wait and see though. I think I'll also cancel my military access with Brittany. I have no use for that. Unfortunately, Castile actually took Aragon rather than Navarre actually taking something, but I guess it's fine. We can hopefully use them even to a purposes even so. We'll just have to wait and see here. We will be cancelling the military access though if I hadn't already done that. Pretty sure I did, so yeah, just to be safe. But improved relations with the French should be actually fairly easy. Lord heretics. Apparently, I still opted for way too little maintenance, and I paid for that. I lost my army, mind you, and that sucks. I lost quite a bit of my army there, and that is a waste of manpower, especially when I gain 200 a month. How big was that army? 10, 20,000? No, it wasn't. Most of it was 10,000, but as you can see, these guys hit fairly hard. They are rather dangerous, I dare say. I think we need to try and focus on getting the military tech up, so I definitely need to get something going here. Do I want to join the war that the Portuguese have started? I think we'll actually decline. I don't actually need the alliance with the Portuguese anymore. It is a good alliance, but they're allied with both Aragon and Castile, so they will definitely be troublesome in the future. So we are actually going to decline this. I don't need to have the Portuguese as my ally, and that is my reason behind declining. So hopefully I haven't made a horrible choice, but of course I can't know that. We'll still wait and see if I can actually get the Regency Council done. Of course, with my current just blabbering, that is unlikely. We'll wait and see. Well, this could get interesting. Burgundian reconquest of Calais. My king, the infidels of Burgundy, declare war upon us. Prepare for battle. So, Burgundy, 41,000 men. Our side, bigger. Do they have any allies? Hungary, Brittany, the Pope. Could potentially join. Dishonored call against Munster. Dishonored call against Aragon. Of course, this screws up my plans actually fairly substantially, because I wanted to actually have, well, these guys as my vassals, and I actually was just a gift away from vassalizing them, which sucks. But I guess we'll go ahead and form royal marriage with Munster. Shouldn't actually be a problem. Hopefully we can actually use that to help ourselves out here. The Burgundy Navy, how big is it? Very small. Tiny, even. So, also 10 patriots with the Papal State? Damn. As you might imagine here, we'll probably have to take some more loans. That is more or less a given. We will be transporting our troops over to, well, Normandy and the other lands. The Lord heretics here could really, well, run wild and create a ton of problems for us, which of course will be horrible, no matter how you actually look at it. So, what we will have to try here is just, well, sort our problems through, to some extent, peaceful solutions, but we'll have to see here. We'll take 2 loans, and that should probably be enough to hire enough mercenaries to win us this war. Well, hopefully fairly easily, but once again, this is not something I can guarantee. This could potentially go very, very badly, but it's just a reconquest of Calais. It's not the end of the world. And also with, as you can see, most of the well, the Burgundy army actually inland, that means that I should probably go ahead and take care of these smaller armies here, more or less at once. So that is exactly what I'll do. I don't think I'll actually hire any... how far am I away from next tech? Getting 6 a month, that means I'm not that far away. We'll be hunting the smaller armies until we can actually up our tech here. So I'll go after this 5,000 man army and hopefully take it out. It is a little bit doubtful though if I can actually win this war, but I think if I just play this safely and carefully, it shouldn't be too much of a problem really. We will try and siege Picardy. We will most likely just focus on protecting Calais, and in the long run I think we should be able to win this then. So the Iberian wedding. That sucks. That means that my Aragon alliance here breaks automatically. Everything that I had going with Aragon also breaks automatically. And with this, I definitely need to take care of Castile sooner rather than later. They've also vassalized Navarra. So I have a couple of, well, prime enemies or prime suspects I need to deal with, but it's still 7 years until I can do that. So I guess we'll actually go for Nevis here and hand that over to the French. And of course also Picardy. I'm a little bit unsure if I actually want to take, let's say, Artois, release Flanders as a vassal, then, well, eat some more provinces out of the provinces that, well, they have right now. It could be a good idea, really, to just take London, for example, Artois, release Flanders, and then get into another war down the line. It's not a bad idea at all, really, so there's a lot of possibilities, but we'll have to consider that next time. The war with Burgundy will be fought then. Luckily enough, they will be kind enough to get rid of these rebels for my Frenchies, so that is positive. But we'll fight a war next time. Thank you for watching. Please have a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye!